Hey there, welcome to the Lumiere channel. Welcome to your money guidance reading. Let's hope there's something to guide you in money for this week or the weeks ahead. I hope that this helps. Please leave a comment and let me know how this hits for you, where it resonates. And also remember, you are sovereign of your life and you get to make decisions on your life based off of what you want to do for your life, okay? Let's just see where the energy is as far as money, as far as guidance is for this week, and see how it goes. If it resonates, cool. If it doesn't, hey. This is pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, pile 2, pile 1, pile 3, pile 2, pile 1, pile 3, 3, 2, 1. Which pile is your guidance in? Take a second and see which one is yours. If you would like to share this with a friend, please do like, subscribe if you're new or revisiting. And I'll see you in the comments. I love to hear from you, and it's always a joy to read how this hits for you, you know? All right. I'll be starting with pile 1. Pile 1. Hey, pile 1. You have pay yourself first and the moon in reverse. Pay yourself first says, make yourself your most important financial obligation by setting aside a portion of your income every time you are paid. This loving form of self-care ensures that you'll have savings to invest in your present and your future. IRL, I don't fully understand what pay yourself first is. Like, is it just putting money in your savings, or is paying yourself going out and treating yourself? Like, like, what is that? Here, in particular, without going into the book, which I would like to actually, for further information, because this is important. Paying yourself first in this instance is about securing your future, securing your bag. It says this card is guiding you toward financial self-care through an ancient abundance secret, paying yourself first. While it is vitally important to your financial well-being to take care of your bills and other responsibilities, it is equally important to honor your debt to yourself. When you go to pay your bills, pay yourself. Common wisdom says that you should save 10% of each paycheck. Commit this money to be used only for responsible investing for your future. It's easy to justify not investing in yourself. It can seem egotistical or even wasteful. However, energetically paying yourself first offers up a prayer to the universe that says, I'm worth it. I too deserve abundance, prosperity, and peace. I am a co-creator of my financial well-being, and I accept nothing less from myself than what others expect from me. Paying yourself first also involves other forms of self-care, like treating yourself with the same respect and generosity that you would extend to a loved one. If someone asks you for money this week and you just cannot afford to do that for them, let them know that you can't afford to do that for them. And that can be quite hard. Or let them know another date when you might be able to help them out. If this is about you, truly, if you are in a job, if you are working, and you do want to see yourself out of this place, or you want something more than what you have, it might be difficult to pay yourself first. It might be difficult, rather, to put money aside for yourself, because perhaps you may not be able to put 10% of your paycheck because you are living paycheck to paycheck, maybe. And I'll go into how this affects other forms of people as well. But if you are finding yourself living paycheck to paycheck and you can't put $10 or 10% aside, for yourself, look at where you can do that and still make your payments. What I've done with myself and with others in my life is really looked at our budget, looked at the bank account, see where the money goes, see what we all spend more money on. A vice. There's a vice that we have. Is it coffee? Is it eating out at a certain place? Is it transportation? Is it in the form of clothing? Is it in the form of soaps? Is it in the form of readings? Is it in the form of donations? I don't know what your thing is, but see if you can take away some money from that vice and put it away for yourself. So if there's a day that, for instance, you want to get that cup of coffee and you go, you know what, I'm going to make some tea instead, or I'm going to not have coffee on Tuesdays, then you take that money and you put it in a for you pile. That could be a small way to pay yourself first. With the moon in reverse here, it does, like, the moon in reverse has been hitting me kind of weird. It is telling me about like union, where two opposing sides of us come together, and it may be a struggle. So I feel like for those of you who aren't in a place where you necessarily want to be, there's a bit of a struggle between the future that you envisioned for yourself, or the future that you envisioned for yourself, and the present that you currently see yourself in. And I use those words specifically, and how to mold that. And I feel like it's gonna be baby steps. It's not gonna happen overnight. It's not gonna happen over the course of a few weeks. It's not gonna happen maybe even over the course of a few months. But I can tell you, if you start putting something aside for yourself, if you start caring for yourself in a way that you give yourself $1.25 for coffee, if you give yourself the $5.25 for that little trinket that you want to buy, and you give it to you and you save it for your future you, your future, it may seem small at the moment, but stuff adds up, and who knows, it starts to really more so build the habit and flex that muscle of caring for yourself in a financial way. This could also be improving your skills. This could be finding a certification program, or doing something that is going to benefit you, but is a little bit painful in that you're giving something up. So this could be giving up some of your time in order for you to recertify, or in order for you to certify, or in order for you to enter into a qualification program. This could be you giving a bit of your current money to invest in a program, to invest in an assistant, to invest in a third party to come along and assist you with whatever it is that you might need help with. This might involve hiring someone to look over your resume to help you find the type of job, paying for some sort of service that may assist you in getting to where you want to go. So there's like a tiny bit of sort of pain or uncomfortability that comes, but in the future and over time, this thing is actually quite useful. So I hope that this helps. There's something here about paying attention to you in a way that is uncomfortable. That's how I'm picking this up, but it's uncomfortable for now in order for it to be better for the future. So if it's about you even giving your services for free, I'm not really picking that up too much. About giving your services away for free, unless it's in a field, I'm not even gonna say that. I'm not picking that up massively, because I feel like for some of you that's going to be way too painful, and this isn't about putting yourself in pain. This is about stretching yourself, being a little bit uncomfortable, and realizing, hey, actually, I'm not as uncomfortable as I thought, or actually, I can actually handle this level of discomfort in order to put away something small for myself that's going to build over time, and also going to really flex a muscle and build a habit. Okay, so I hope this helps. Keep your light on. Good luck. And if you'd like a private reading, please feel free to do so. Leave a comment. I'd really love to hear what you think about this. And share with a friend. Keep your light on. Good luck. Hey, number two. Number two, visualize abundance in all forms and the sun in reverse. This is hilarious. So when it comes to your money moves this week, your money guidance this week, it's I'm gonna say this again. Relax, get a little lazy, enjoy the day, spend more time in the present and dreaming, writing, wishing, hoping. Not wishing and hoping in a nasty way that takes away from what your experiences is in the now. It says, visualize abundance in all forms. God gave you such a great spiritual power that everything you visualize eventually becomes reality. Hold a steady vision of that which is beautiful, healthful, positive, and filled with blessings, and that is what you will experience. And I feel like in order for you to do that, you kind of have to give yourself to the day, give yourself to the moment, which for some of you is not great. I would encourage writing. For some of you, have a piece of paper by your bedside, have a piece of paper in your purse or carry bag, in your car, a book, where when you're feeling a moment of despair or wanting, or you get this inspirational thought that comes into your mind, you can write down a story, a scenario, get creative of, oh, I'm walking down the street and someone bumps into me and they say, oh my God, hey, I don't know, hey, you wouldn't happen to be looking for this, and this, would you? And you go, yeah. And then it's something fun, something silly. To me, when I see the sun in reverse lately, I'm getting be lazy. Bask in the sun, bask in the weather that you're currently having, and try to be present to that. Be present to the things that do bring you awareness to your current situation and your present moment. But not awareness in a painful way. Awareness in a, okay, right, this is where I am. Where do I want to go? Okay, this is where I want to go, because where I am, I don't like this, this, and this. You have specifics now. I don't like this, this, and this. I know how I want this, this, and this to be. So then you... Sorry about that. And in addition to that, looking at the money that you do have, looking at either the season or the amount, of funding that you do have, and sending it off when you spend it. Visualize what this money could do, how it could multiply, what it could do for you. Visualize what you have and how it could take you to where you want to go. Get fun, get silly, play. I hope that served you. Keep your light on, and good luck. I'll see you in the comments. Hey, number 3. Hey, number 3. Number 3, you have savings in reverse, the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. I think this is an imploration for you to save a bit more. If you haven't been saving, if you're someone who hasn't been saving, save a lot more. Put some money down. If you're someone who is a perpetual saver, if you're someone who has just hoarded money, or you have money sitting and you're afraid to spend a bit of it. That may be causing you some stagnant energy to have that money held. If you find yourself being too stingy, or if you find yourself really holding money close to you because your relationship with money is that it runs away, I don't know, there's something about that. There's like two sides here. There's people who either aren't saving enough or at all, like you have nothing and you've got to start. You got to start with either $1 a day, like literally putting $1 in your, I don't know what currency you use, but something. If you get a bit of something, save a bit of that money. It could be literally pennies or your lowest form of currency bill in your currency. But if you save it, it adds up over time. I mean, it's not going to hurt you too badly to save, for instance, pennies. Over time, they're going to add up to something. And who knows, that may build a habit for you to start flexing certain muscles or seeing the pile grow up, and now it becomes some competitive, it lights something inside of you. You never know where these kinds of gestures, what muscles they can flex inside of you to wake up the stagnation in your world, in your life, and in your money. It shows, oh, she needs money now, or he needs money to put this in this bucket, or to work towards something. Save for your future, save for the things that you want. It could be saving for little trinkets, saving for little things that you want, and being a little bit more frugal and discerning with your money, especially when it comes to what you want for yourself in the long term. If you want to be somewhere in 2 years and you don't have the money or the funding now, maybe you got 2 years to save that. Look at how much you might need for that event in 2 years. Look at where you're at now and see what you can just start doing to save a bit of money and wake up that stagnant energy and stagnant thinking in your life. If you're someone who has a lot of money, or you're someone who is there's a hoarder here also, a hoarder of their resources, hoarder of their knowledge, hoarder of their wisdom, someone who's I don't want to say stingy, but they're really Four of Pentacles-ing. Like, they're really, like, not even Scrooge McDucking, but just, no, it's mine. You're penny pinching. I think give a little bit more and flex the muscle of losing money. And even for both people, there's definitely two different stories here. But in a similar layer, there's something here about you putting money in a place that you typically don't put it. So if you typically don't save your money, yep, baby, save your money, okay? Save some of that shit. If you typically save your money or you typically don't spend money, I'm feeling like you have to release some of the stagnant energy around money and spend a little bit. Buy something for yourself. Treat yourself to something that will feel good for you. So I hope that helped. This is so weird. I'm going to ask for a clarifier on this one. This is so weird. The Fool in reverse. Yeah, I feel like there's stagnant energy here. There's not any sort of, there's new energy that needs to be brought into this. I feel like you're shielding yourself from the sun, from getting closer to what you want. Think more about your passions and where you want to go in the future. Also think about your money relationship and how it's showed up for you in the past, like how it reflects itself and how you let it maybe supersede your passions. Like, let's say you want to go to camp, let's say you want to buy these boots, or let's say you want to da-da-da-da-da because you have this passion, but because of money you don't want to spend. Even if you have the money, you don't want to spend it because you're so scared of losing money. You're so scared of not having it. And so for some of you, you're so scared of not having money that you just spend it so much, because why bother saving? And for some of you, you're so scared of spending money that you don't share it, you don't spend it, you don't use it. Money is meant to be used. It's a currency, it's a barter. It's a barter system. So there's like, you need new energy, and new energy is not coming into your money. Do something new with your energy around money. Shake up that money energy and put something new in it. If there is something that you've been woefully passionate about, spend some money on that, or put some money towards it. Okay, I wish you everything. What a weird reading. That's your money guidance for the week. I hope this serves you, and I'll see you next week for the next one. Keep your light on, honey, and good luck. I wish you everything.